is Wendy Jones, and I'm the band leader for Pan Fantasy Steel Orchestra. And Pan Fantasy Steel Orchestra has been a band that has been around for 32 years. So we are the 6-time reigning champion in Toronto Pan Alive competition. So tonight, we were defending our championships. The bands in Toronto are very cohesive. And as you can see, we try to come together once a year to put on a performance like this for the wide range of West Indian and diverse culture that we have in Toronto. Tonight, I can say my band played the best. I know that, because they did an excellent job in what they were given. Outside of the judging, we look at it as an opportunity for the young people in Toronto to be a part of what we do in our steel bands. It gives them an opportunity to be off the streets in the summer and be in the pan yards learning music, so that they can also shine on a night like tonight. And as you can see, we also have young bands, and the young bands is the bands that we're saying that there's growth in diversity and culture. Steel pan, it originates out of Trinidad and Tobago. And we talk about the Ellie Mannets, we talk about the Winston Spree, and the instrument itself is part of emancipation. And because of that, we just celebrated that 2 days ago, as you know, in Toronto. The instrument is one of the only instruments invented in the 20th century. And we can say it is universal at this point. And I just want to say, I pray and I hope that we continue to build a culture of steel pan in Toronto.
he's dead. I want to remind the world he's truly great, and I don't want to wait till it's too late. I'm paying homage to the one Dr. Sparrow, the true king of Calypso. Why must this man pass on to become main attraction? Why should we wait till he's gone to declare pandemonium? When your days are done, everyone go run and write composition. But I want you to hear this one, so I'm doing it before you're gone. Before you're gone, mighty Sparrow. Before you're gone, I'm telling you. The swinger, you are the one. When I heard your songs, make me want to sing Calypso. Before you're gone.
So we're at St. Peter's and Paul banquet facility here today, and today we're doing the Calypso showcase. Normally we'll do a competition, but tonight is a showcase where we have a number of people participating, local and some international, like the Monarch from Trinidad and a number of other Calypsonians.
When I see the youths them shackled in chains, it does really burn my heart. They can't see the future going down the drain. Life done before it starts. Look how the parents feeling the pain, hanging their head so low in shame. See the youths them don't know how to sit and talk. They only wanna bust their guns like they have something to prove. A new sheriff in town, no respect for life. They only wanna bust their guns. I don't know what to do, so I pray.
Calypso is the mother of all music. Calypso is our way of telling stories. It started back in the days of slavery. That is the way the slaves communicated. They used their languages and whatever they have to tell whatever stories that was happening amongst them. Some of the most funniest calypsos you could hear was them talking about their enslavers. So it's really a storytelling.
But we don't walk the walk, much less to talk the talk. I realize we are a nation of talkers. We're not a nation of doers. It's sad to admit. All we give this country is lip service. You see we talk, how we want the crime to stop. Yet as a people together we won't rise up. It's only talk. It's only talk. You see we talk.
Calypso is unique in the sense that it covers a wide range of topics. And by that I mean it could be politics, social issues, could be sex, domestic issues, the economy, geopolitical, just about everything that is part of the, let's say, the zeitgeist of the time or the consciousness of the composer or the calypsonian. So that makes the music unique.
As we drift away from another general election, created more stale news for we history books to mention. After so many lies, Bacchanal and commerce in this paradise, I realize it's this kind of thing that my people like. So let's forget we Boko Reef, cause my people like to talk about teeth. While Port of Spain is a flooding show, I say glorify Jack in a extempo. We clearing drugs like the FDA, but the real issue is what Munilal say. Oh God, I'm proud of my TNT. We focus on real issues in this country, cause this land we love, 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 but we don't love it all these. Lord, decide on sweet, like something to eat. We call it pride. Oh God, this place nice as we move on to higher heights, standing firm in global spotlight as my fool's paradise.
Calypso and soca, I would say, is the rhythm of our people. It's our lingo. There would be many things we'd say that would be in English, but people wouldn't get it. Of course, Caribbean culture is very, I think, philosophical. We have strange ways of saying things, old sayings, like don't hang your hat where your hand can reach. And it's things where people say from way back when, probably just after slavery, yeah. We've developed over the years, and calypso and soca music they have developed also.
Bandits now, sitting on boards, plundering the land with one accord. All our resources hidden and stored. Real bandits don't need a gun. It's so sad, with our lives they play, suffering poor people every day. We can't trust a thing they say. Real bandits don't need a gun. You see, gun or no gun, robbing my people is wrong. And all the dishonesty have my nation upside down. Hopefully one day we'll get past our selfish ways and become that nation of strength. But I'll wait until them days, because they're locking up young youngsters and thugs, but them little boys ain't bring no guns. Sweeping the truth below the rug, and the real bandits don't need a gun. But you could park right here or you could park far. They can't escape a damn wrecker. $500 they want partner, cause the real bandits boy, they don't need a gun. No way. No way, no way, no way. I sing it do la la, do la la, do la la, do la la, do, yeah. Ah.
So you have what we call the three elements of carnival: calypso, steel pan, and masquerade. Now the masquerade is very visual. The calypso is mainly oral. However, it's the calypso music that gives impetus to the masquerade and to the steel pan, because the tradition has been whatever songs the calypsonians composed and sang for that current year, those songs became the driving force behind the masquerade and the steel pan as well.
Rebel! face and frown. Show them you run town. Make up your face and frown. Show them you run town. Make up your face and frown.
This is called Repel.
Make up your face and frown.
Brought to you by Ronnie Saldina.
You got over there.
Time to make a movie.
Say you got over there. Let we make a movie. You got over there. Time to make a movie. Say you got over there. 1, 2, 3, action.
Hi, my name is Ronnie Saldina, and we are inside the Saldina Mass Camp. And this is where we build all of the costumes for Caribana. We are the biggest band in North America, yes. And in total, for masqueraders, this year we'll probably have close to 5,000 people. Band launch was basically us, showing the public what we have to offer for this year. We have 16 sections in total. It's basically a day that the whole Caribbean waits. We're excited for Caribana. We're excited, to get it going. Because at the end of the day, it starts off on paper, right? And we would draw it, and then eventually it comes out like this. So it's exciting to see the finished product. It's also exciting to see the finished product on the road when you have over 300 plus masqueraders.
My name is Sophia, and I'm the costume designer for Rebel, which is a section in Louis Saldina Masquerade Club. Our presentation this year was Wonders of Spring, and we felt as if spring is a new beginning. We're sort of the section leaders that are like the 32 shoes within the band. So we thought this year would be cool to sort of emulate a rebelliousness about us. And that would be our new beginning for spring. So the costume has a lot of sort of rebellious aspects like spikes and metal. And it was really inspired by like punk fashion, mostly Madonna and a little bit of Janet Jackson as well. And just that era of punk that I was really looking to emulate.
Once we start back in October, I develop the theme, and then I have a meeting with all the section leaders. And what happens is that each section leader, based on priority, pick the color of their section. And once the theme is passed on to them, they're responsible for designing and producing their own section. From there, we have the band launching. And from the band launching, we move into the warehouse 3-4 days after. And hence, that's when we start the production of the band. This section right here is Sunblast. We are playing Wonders of Spring. And this is a section my girlfriend and myself is bringing. And it's completely sold out as of yesterday.
Touchdown! 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 This is Sunblast.
My name is Curtis Eustace, and my duty is to produce a section and also to produce the king of the band and the female individual of the band. The king is called Chichen-Itza, the awakening of spring. I did some research and just to find out that in the Mexican culture, when spring comes around, this dragon comes to life around the springtime. So Louis' theme is Wonders of Spring. So I decided to kick this theme in because a king is usually a very masculine character, and we didn't want any to, spring is a more feminine term. So that's all I could have thought about at that time to bring this piece to life under the theme. These are the big wings. The big wings, right now they're about 30% completed, and these are the smaller wings here that will go on the side of the dragon's head. So these will go probably 40 feet in the air when I'm finished with this. It's not decorated, but this will give me my height, and the dragon face should fall anywhere between this circumference here. And then this is the body of the dragon here. This is basically his shape. And this behind here, undecorated, everything's undecorated right now, is the tail of the dragon, which will attach here. There'll be one or two little tricks that will come up. The eyes will be lighting up, and these are cords here for hoses so that the nose will have smoke kicking out, all operated by a generator while the guy portrays his costume. The King and Queen competition is a tradition that was brought from Trinidad and Tobago. In every band, there is a king, queen, and female and male individual. So the king and queen lead the band, and they're usually the big pieces that they follow along the parade route.
Let's welcome Nicholas Guy from the band Wonders of Spring, presented by the Louis Saldina Masqué Club, portraying the mystery of the Chichen Itza. Portraying the mystery of the Chichen Itza from the band Wonders of Spring, presented by Louis Saldina's Masqué Club, designed by Curtis Eustace.
When the rest of the world is fighting, we don't want to fight. We just want to promote love, and we just want to show love. And we do that by inviting everybody in. All shapes, all colors, we don't care. It's meant to be like a very happy, unifying atmosphere where all we show is love. It's all about just being happy and, becoming a different person, a different character than you normally are. So you can be a nurse Friday night, but Saturday on the road, you are that character in your costume, and nothing else matters.
Finished the female costume. It's all up, it's ready to go. Saldina is ready.
When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When you see we Juve morning, all we do is chip. Behind the truck Juve morning, we black and we green. All a girl inside a van, make she bend and stick. She job like we don't give a damn. We mad and we sick. Juve money ringing bell, moving like we come from hell. We under a jab spell, so we playing jab until we dead. Jab away junk like fish, and you know any effect we dey in it. When you see we Juve morning, just give us that fish to it. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. Everything it a be sell out. We have liquor by the case. Tell them rolling bumper. Man them whining panda. Everything turn up. Whole place I go burn up. Shell it down, shell. Shell it down, shell. So the girl them do it real easy. Simple, believe me. Shell it down, shell. Shell it down, shell. So the girl them do it real easy. Waistline spin like CD. Every effective mash up.
Mash up. So I want to see some hands in the air. Hands up, hands up. Let me go now.
Yo, man, know how we do it. Let me tell you how we do it. Yo, man, know how we do it. Now everybody start playing.
see your bust a wine. Bust a wine. Bust a wine.
Not bad in English. Not bad in Spanish. But you not bad in English. Never see a girl balance when it's so yet full workout. But can't trip in respect. Position yourself, everything well said. Security, girl, I don't check. You don't make me vex. So take where you get something you won't regret. But how she whip and she dip. And but she did and she dip. Look how she whip and she dip. How she dip, wine and dip, whip and dip. And but she did and she dip. Look how she whip and she dip. How she dip, wine and dip. Get down pretty boy, pretty boy. Hold on pretty boy, pretty boy. If the time when you're working it boy. Hold on pretty boy, pretty boy. Get down pretty boy, pretty boy. Hold on pretty boy, pretty boy. If the time when you're working it boy. Hold on pretty boy, pretty boy. Dip, 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 dip. Spread your legs and dip.
Dip, dip,
Dip, dip. Go a little lower.
dip,
Dip,
dip, dip.
go a little faster. Dip, 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 One to them.
Bill, we gotta stop with these whining tunes, boy. I'm a church man, like I see all kind of behavior, boy. Like all you ready for the road. All you ready for the road. What we say now?
Let's get freaky, freaky. We're gonna get freaky, freaky. Just wanna party, party. We're gonna be stressed.
All right, J-Rev. Let me wake them up.